don't know where he went with it, but to answer your question, Mo, is
that's why the intelligence thing, because it was clear what I said.
Intelligence because you went all over the place.
No, that wasn't all over the place. That was all strategically line upon line.
Nah, he asked you like what made. Because, it seems like you keep trying to say LeBron is on steroids. That's what it seems like.
No, I'm saying there's other.
Came into the league with cornrows. Niggas in the hood was like, yo, he got the cornrows. Yo, he got the tattoos. Yo, his album is coming out. People gravitate to that. To this day, people will still be like, yo, Allen Iverson said Trent, to the point where David Stern was like, now everybody in the league got to wear a collar. This nigga's wild. you gotta wear a collar. When we talk about Michael Jordan, you brought up Michael Jordan. Niggas is wearing his shoes today. You don't even gotta be doing good on the court. John Morant's sneakers sell out in 3 minutes because people fuck with him. Whether he's shooting guns on the court, doing a hand grenade, whatever. His new sneakers come out, they hot. They sell out in 3 minutes. Nothing positive, no message, no big story behind it. It's no intelligence, nothing. They fuck with it. John Morant, they fuck with it. Sneakers sell out. And you got niggas who want to be like that. You got NFL players who want to do albums and they making fucking $50 million a year, but they want to be young boy NBA. When people can grasp onto what you're doing outside of sport and you can do good in what you're doing, I think that's when you combine everything. Everybody doesn't get that. So just to answer your question, Mo, and be specific on what you was talking about, you basically was asking why didn't LeBron have that it factor? And I think when you brought up Allen Iverson, it was more than just basketball. It was people appreciating his story. He just got out of jail. He went to Georgetown. John Thompson came to get him. When it comes to Michael Jordan, to this day, his sneakers are the most popular Nikes that were ever made, to the point where they be like, just give him the Jordan brand, nigga. Goddamn. Nobody want them Jumpman shits. But it got to that point where they like, yo, listen, we gotta just give the nigga his own label at the sneaker company. And I think that's what really matters. Because I know the nigga too. I don't get that from him. I'm just asking you your opinion from growing up with him. Do you get that?
Do I get what in particular?
That he's not a real nigga when he's on TV. That's what Mase is basically, and Mase not saying he's right or wrong. He said that's how he's perceiving it. I'm asking you from somebody who knows him. Do you get that?
When Cam is being himself, like I was out today and I was speaking at a wardens convention. Now, these are wardens of all the Ohio prisons, but these people are playing me clips from the show because no matter what goes on in the show, the people who are wardens of prisons see themselves as, they still see themselves inside of you all having fun on the show. Like they can see themselves in Cam, they can see themselves in Mason.
I ain't gonna let nigga talk about y'all running up in y'all show, boy. Y'all going, I'm not having that.
Oh, yeah, that's self-defense. That's self-defense.
Yeah. Now, I'm not with all that now. That's just not gonna happen. Call it what you want. Not talking about, yo, I'm coming in there and y'all gonna interview me when I say so. That's just not gonna happen, brother. So, or sister, or anybody else, man. So, that's what I'm definitely not having. But,
that's good. It's good to know, Kim. So you and Dame are not gonna argue no more.
To me, it's all fun.
Oh, okay.
To me, I'm snapping. It's like online snapping.
Oh yeah.
But you see that's the point, right? When you see him, he's not snapping fun. He's mad. Yeah, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Cause and then be like, I'm gonna make a song. I'm gonna call it The Dusky. And it's shout out to my nigga Will Traxon. And it's inspired by Voice of Harlem and Test Smooth. And niggas rock with it. It's fun to me, but when you see him snapping, he doesn't look like he's having fun. He's mad. And when you ask him questions about me, when you ask niggas whoever got questions about me, you could tell by their tone and they start moving around their chair and they face scrunch up. You say, you ask about Dame, I don't got no problem with Dame. Dame is mad at me for what? I don't know. I said the movie was whack. And he's been on the tangent ever since. And now, he's sitting there and he's making teeth jokes about my new teeth. And I'm like, this is when you don't know you have anybody real around you, murder, is that nobody told him this magic neither. Like, you're not allowed to have teeth snaps about anything. Your teeth fell out on TV. You can't talk about anything teeth related. So nobody gonna tell him that he's not allowed to make. Dog, when you could turn on your TV and put it on the big screen and the nigga teeth fell out, you can't snap about teeth. And then I guess what he's snapping about now, he's like, oh, Kim, your teeth is cheap. I said, my teeth was $52,000. He said his first teeth was $200,000. What happened to him? What you mean your first teeth was $200,000?
I was asking you this to close that door. I wasn't asking you this to go further down the road.
I was just bringing up, I didn't know how much up to speed she was.
Dame is like, he's like I don't know how to say it. I wouldn't say a godfather to me, but I would say like, that's just the one person I just wish y'all would stop arguing, you and him.
Yeah, but Mase, you tried to fight him. I never tried to fight him. you tried to have a physical fight with him. Have me in the middle of it. You talking about, listen, man, all right, let's do it. Man, talking about you should stop. They come, see, you know what's going on? And then we're just too old to fall for the reverse psychology. What he's trying to do is now he say, yeah, Mase doing the show. He wouldn't even be doing that show if it wasn't for Mase. I said, Mase is not falling for that. Just a year and a half ago, he came and asked us, he was in a financial bind. Mase came to me and said, we can't have Dame out here looking like that. I'm like, yeah, man, that's the spirit. I know you don't really mess with Dame like that. So I'm like, yeah. And he's like, call Dame now and tell him we're going to give him $1 million. I'm like, we? I'm like, you go 5, I go 5. I'm like, in my brain. I'm like, we don't even know if we getting this $1 million back. I'm like, all right, man, it's just, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing, do it. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm like, it's Dame, we gotta do it. We try to give him $1 million. He tell us to wait. He owe $800,000. So he wait 3 weeks. I asked Mase if he still wants to do it. Mase said, nah, it's 3 weeks. If he want to give it to me for the culture.
Just want to keep it going.
No, but it's business though. Nah,
was business.
That's correct,
the
bro.
offer was off the table.
Yo, bro, if we offer you $1 million, your exact words say, yo, you got $1 million in your account this afternoon. Young NBA young boy and Drake and somebody. And then you call back 3 weeks later and say, what's up? And then he tried to hit me. I said, you told me what you told me. I'm like, I ain't even gonna tell him that. I said, Mase ain't picking up. He said, yeah, he ain't Mussolini no more. that nigga ain't Mussolini. I know you don't know Mussolini.
I'm caught up.
yeah, he's not Mussolini. Then he tried to hit me with so you gotta wait for Mase to do your business. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what kind of niggas you to be having to wait? Now you gotta wait. I said, I'm that kind of nigga. I have to wait.
Oh, man.
So listen, man, honestly, I really don't want to have a problem with Dame, but to me, it's just snapping. But it went to the point where, for me, just saying that I don't like a movie to disrespecting my family, saying I got beat up, saying that my teeth is fake. Like he has the same 3 snaps. He doesn't have anything else past that. And I know a lot that I won't say. I'm gonna be the bigger person now. You know, I'm not gonna get into his family business because I'm just not doing it. Because to me, it's fun. It's online snapping, and we know Damon can snap and he's not winning. He's losing. So when he tries to snap back, it looks angry. But Dame, since nobody will tell you, you can't talk about anything teeth related. I don't know if they told you that your teeth fell out on TV and that if your first teeth cost $200,000, what kind of teeth with $200,000 then you don't got them no more? What you mean your first teeth? Was that a teeth for you on?
Come on, killer.
This is not what you thought signed up for, Mase.
How many sets of teeth he got? The
alley-oop to like a
I try to alley-oop
back to the pastel, back to
the pastel.
safe.
He went camo again.
No, listen. Advertisers, sponsors, still see I'm smiling. We still here, but nah, seriously, I'm cool. I don't have no problem with Dave, but he's not gonna stop. You gotta realize this dude been talking about Jay-Z for 17 years without a response, so it won't stop. It's never gonna stop. It won't stop.
You'll bring him on Talk with Lee?
I would, but not really. See, look, let me tell you this, right? So when this thing first started, I don't know if you watched that part because I know you watch what you want to watch. When I got a deal with Revolt, he tried to force a deal with Revolt.
Oh yeah, I saw the
And he was
commentary.
like, yo, I'm the chairman of Revolt. And Revolt is like, what are you talking about? You're not the chairman. He's showing emails and everything else. So Revolt called me and just was telling me what was going on to catch me up. And I was like, whatever. So Dane was trying to put one of his shows or two of his shows on Revolt, right? And Revolt didn't have any slots until next year, which is this year. I had a slot in my deal for another television show. I had a middleman call Dame and say, yo, look, this is when the shit first started, or the back and forth. I said, look, I don't even want to do this. Tell Dame the show he's trying to put on Revolt, he can have my slot. Just let me executive produce it the same way he did for me when I was in the jam. At Sony, he bought me the Rockefeller executive produce my album. I said, I'll put your show on the slot that I was gonna put in no show. I just want to be executive producer. He said, yeah. Then he called the nigga back. 30 minutes later, he said, nah, fuck that, watch this. Then 2 days later, he says he's the chairman of Revolt and he's my boss. And I'm like, bro, first of all, I'm not signing Revolt. I license my show to Revolt. So therefore, when my deal is up, I get my show back. I'm not, but he took that opportunity when I just was trying to give him a slot, and what he did for me to do the same for him. Now fuck that, watch this. And then 2 days later, I'm the chairman and I'm your boss. It's because I'm, he's older than us, he couldn't see,
So there's no white flag for him.
Never, they ain't not waving no white flag. I wave a white flag with a smile, but I don't know. See, the thing about it is this too, Mase, is that with me, I didn't just randomly do this. It was months of him. That's why I said I felt like it was a setup. It's months of him throwing shots at me, months and months and months when it first started. I'm like, I'm just ignoring them. And then he said something about Cam don't support my movies and nothing. He didn't support Honor Up. So I said the movie was whack. And then it went straight left from there, like personal. So I was like, I'll take a jab so like if he throws 10 shots and then I throw a jab and my jab powerful, then I'm whack. Come on, Cam, you gotta chill. Why would you do this? What happens is a lot of people don't see it because it doesn't get attention till I say something back, and that's where I gotta learn to take a page out of your book and other people's book, where you be like, it doesn't make sense to respond. But sometimes I gotta respond. Once in a while.
That's the real topic on the internet. Can you be? This is a real mindset that we're starting to evolve in. Is that can you keep the street code and still be a journalist? That's what people are starting to ask.
Right.
And it is because of something, I guess it was 6ix9ine or something, talking to Big Bank or something, and that question was asked. And I thought that was real powerful. I was like, man, I'm going to ask Killer that one day. Can you keep the street code and still be a great journalist?
Yeah, absolutely. Thinking about it is this, right? Even if I'm writing music or writing a movie or anything, I'm living off memory. I'm not in the streets.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been in the streets in years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you're sitting there saying a street code, it's certain things that I still live by that I wouldn't do. But I think the best question you asked, a better question was a month or two ago with, how much money you got to make to call the police? Yo, if niggas is knocking, if it's 20 niggas knocking at your door, talking about, yo, what's up? I'm a sucker if I call the police and my house is surrounded. I thought that was a great question. So, as far as the reason, like you said, 6ix9ine or whoever, is because I think also, right, what happens is this, and I'm not speaking about anybody specifically. You got podcasters who's gang members, and that shit never goes away.
Yeah.
So when you're a podcaster and you're a gang member, it's like, yo, you tripping, fool.
Get the door.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, Crody, you know what I'm saying? When you're gang related, it never goes away. So people will look for certain shit to be like, yo, that nigga ain't keeping it real. Like, I forget the dude's name. He had the challenge to put the flag down challenge.
Hocus.
Hocus, right?
Yeah.
And you had some people saying it's dope, and you had some people saying that I feel him, but I ain't do it. Yeah, I'm not never drop my flag. Niggas 52 years old was saying that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I get where that question's coming from, but I'm not a gang member, so I don't have to oblige by that. I you know, at the end of the day, call me what you want to call me. You grow up in urban America, or you grow up in these ghettos to get out and not to prove yourself to anybody else, and to pull out who you could pull out. And the younger kids who understand the vision to get out, cool. If you don't get that, cool. I didn't do what I did and have the career that I had to be the most popular nigga still living there. I did what I did to help pull niggas out so they don't have to go through what Mase and myself went through growing up.
Yeah.
Well, I want to add on to that, and it's really a question for both of y'all, because even though, like, I don't know about a code, but just in general, even like how you were even speaking about with Dame, like certain boundaries you don't cross, even regardless of knowing like whatever it might be your relationships. Like, do you guys also feel like you have a duty to kind of like maintain that and like shy away just from certain things, just across of like knowing that person, or maybe like not want, or knowing they might have like a family issue or something that you just wouldn't touch on topics wise because you know that person?
Yeah, I just think like right now where we are, just as a fellow Harlem rapper, I just think so much legacy is lost, right? Just through different things, through different conversations, like because it's one thing when we're doing music and all of those things, but it's another thing is like it's like a constant stripping when we're ready, when we're really better than a lot of other people, but it's like a constant stripping of our whatever you would call it. I don't have the right words because it's very dear to me. It's one of the things I think about a lot behind the scenes, just about because I got DJ Magic with me, but he'll never put me in Brooklyn business, right? So a lot of the people I'm around, like people in Cali, they'll never put me in their Cali business. And that's just something I wish we had. It's too late for it now, but that's something I wish we had. Like, you know, he's not gonna join me, or he's not gonna let me join him to do anything to somebody in Brooklyn. Cali people is not gonna do it, and that's just one thing I wish Harlem had.
Yeah, see, all that, and I totally agree. See, like the internet just made a lot of niggas disappointing.
And I want to say this too, because PT is I gotta give PT a lot of credit, like even publicly. Cause when me and you wasn't speaking, I see this nigga PT, I'd be like, yo, PT, what's up with that nigga Killer, man? And then PT, I see PT, he'll be over there in the truck with you. I'll be walking in the venue. When I speaking to you'll be walking out, then I see PT again. And he was just always even. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you have people like that,
some people like PT.
Make it work.
Some people like PT, and to his credit, shout out to PT. You know what smart niggas like PT do? And not saying that it ever would happen, because who knows where our relationship be. They were like, when them niggas start speaking together, speaking again.
I ain't gonna be out of it. I'm gonna mind my business.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it goes too far. Like I said, it'd be certain shit, not me and you, but it'd be certain shit. Like, you gotta realize this, right? It's like, and I'm bringing this up, and I won't get too far into it. It's like with Dipset, right? And they'll be like, Cam, you should get Dipset back together. And I said, I have no problem with anybody in Dipset. But if the first Dipset reunion was in 2010, and it's 2026, the reunion has been going longer than the run. The run was from 2001 to 2007. We've been trying to get it right from 2010 to 2026, and it still isn't right. And I don't mean I don't wish everybody well and doing what they're doing, but I just think that it's just hard to get everybody on the same page, especially at 50 years old. Like, look, my priorities at 50 years old is come fuck with my nigga Mase at work, go home, strategize on how to get more money, make sure my son is good, and be peaceful. If it's not peaceful, and I'm not, and you know, earlier we was talking about something else. I'm talking about peace of mind. If it's gonna sit here and mess with my peace of mind, I don't want to be involved with it. That don't mean I don't fuck with niggas. That don't mean I don't love niggas. That don't mean I don't fuck. I don't want niggas to be great. But it's just how long you gonna try something that doesn't work. And I think that just growing up in Harlem, you'll figure it out. You know, not talking about this, I'm talking about anybody. Same thing like with Mase and myself. We're great together, magical together, but he figured it out and so did I by myself. Like, we're gonna figure something out. So, like I said, but peace is the best thing for me, and the peace of mind is even better. And if it's not a part of that, then I can't be a part of it. And I'm not talking about dips, I'm just talking about anything in general. Just like even like you said with Dame, like, one thing about Dame is that Dame's consistent. And this is the person Dame been since we known him. You know what I'm saying? It isn't like this hasn't been. It's just that we're not on the same page right now. So it isn't like he isn't consistent.